What an amazing lineup to be a part of. Hella emotional, but just incredible, incredible work. So I feel really grateful to be a part of it. I'm going to share a couple of pieces with you to close. These really kind of explore a bit more of the effect of trauma on my own mental health. I guess I'll let the poetry speak for itself. This first one is called Sleepless Soliloquy. Tasting freedom gives me a sinking feeling. What if I never break free from this prison? Glimpses of a better future make the fall back to the present even harder. I'm trying to avoid revisiting lessons my past already taught me. Lost in thoughts, feeling guilty that I cannot embrace all that I have without this sinking feeling that I'm on the brink of being trapped forever in a cycle I promised myself I would break. Snap, collect, repeat, 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 play. Chasing myself, forgetting my powers. I can fly, but I float. Travel high, but I'm stuck in the atmosphere, watching the time slip through the hours. Last glass, half cup, but I'm sober. Snakes, they climb my ladders, and I don't want to play these games any longer. They celebrate my success, but I sometimes feel like they resent it. I can sense their discontentment, but do they not understand my solemn sentence? I know they see the walls that confine me. They know where to find me. This prison is an open one, but who wants to visit a lonely cell? So we only really talk when I'm on day release, and I'm at peace in the daytime, a different me on the outside, but every night I return to the inside, a prisoner in my own mind. Should I even share this thoughtless thought train? I'm uncertain. Sometimes I feel like I'm a burden. They see me working, but do they see that I'm a person? That I'm hurting? That I'm questioning my worth, and if I even deserve the future that I so crave? If they could see inside my brain, would they understand my pain or tell me to be brave? Keep it moving, maintain pace, breathe, let it out, slow down. I'm in a toxic relationship with my melancholic vices, and I don't want no good advice, so I stay silent, smile, post, create, stop, block. I'm in a race against myself, trying to reach the light at the end of this infinite tunnel. I don't train hard enough. I have issues with commitment. I will never be ready. Another missed opportunity for unity. This poetry, it fuses me to parts of me that I no longer wish to be. So I write eulogies for memories that torture me and prophecies for everything I wish to be. I'm on the edge. I'm paranoid. I'm wired. I'm tired. I'm so fucking tired. But then isn't everyone? You know me. I stay busy like a worker bee. I give you honey, keep you sweet, keep in secret seamlessly. I can't afford to let you see the sea of doubts that pull me down. The current's strong and I can't swim. There's water on my broken wings. The current's strong and I can't swim. It pulls me down, but I don't drown. The tide, it always spits me out. Crumpled heap, onto feet, stand tall. It's not that deep. I've perfected my protective script, memorized my lines. I'm good. I'm fine, functioning, tired, juggling, coping, throw a joke in, laugh instead of cry, minimize, lie, avoid, maintain pride. My mask saves space in a world where I sometimes still question my place. Embracing the dark parts is hard. Reflections of my heart make me realize that I have to start to take apart the memories of my past that chip away at my very being. I'm seeing visions of a future that I still don't know if I deserve. So right now, I'm engaged in shadow work because I want to be at peace with all that hurts. I'm ready to release my pain through words. I want my words to marry with my purpose. I want to carry all my lessons into service. I want to be free. But honestly, right now, I'll just settle for some sleep. Thank you very much. Now
Thank
I'm
you.
very conscious of time, guys. So I'm going to share two more with you. One of them is very short. This other one I think is really important. I wrote it last year during lockdown, and yeah, it's really about. Oh, I'm just gonna read it to you. It's called "Waiting for the Wave to Break."
Give me a moment to take care of the microphones, and then.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. And then I think you just need to unmute again, Miss Yankey. That's
There we go.
Thank you.
Whew. I'm suffering from crippling depression, but I'm functioning on the surface, so I don't think anyone can tell. I yell at my kids too much. I feel disconnected from motherhood. My kids miss me. I can feel it. Yet I do not take enough action to be present with them, for them. I worry they will grow to resent my absence. Disassociating from your own children is confusing, and the further you float away, the harder it is to feel present when they pull you back to earth. It hurts all the time. So I've learned to numb the pain I inflict on myself. I tell myself it's the heartbreak, nothing like an emotional distraction to tear you away from the deeper shadow work that is due to be addressed. Another lesson sent to show me what I need to focus on. Myself. But I swear this being human thing has me caught in a void between heaven and hell. Shadow work is not for the weak. I've dived into the deep. Found myself swimming in abyss after abyss of wishes I threw into the well of want when I was a child myself. I'm scared to connect too closely with my daughters because I don't know what to say to my 7-year-old self. I want to tell her it will be okay, but I don't want to lie to her. I was abused and neglected. My feelings were never heard. My emotions lay stuck in my fifth. My words lumps that I thought might choke me. I never did like the third. I was laughed at, scoffed and belittled, disbelieved, ignored, and made to feel less when I was always more. I still don't know how to let go of pain. So I just carry it until the load gets too heavy and I am forced to stop. Then I switch off. Although it always looks like I am on the go, I feel so slow. I struggle to take care of my basic needs. In those periods, I focus on my messy routine, make sure the kids are okay, fed, entertained, settled to bed. I tell my daughters I love them beyond the moon and sun, and I mean it with every fiber of my being. But I still feel like I'm not in my body. I'm just watching a version of me soothe her children to sleep. Once they settle, I tell myself I should work now. Anything to avoid sitting down. Housework is hard, but it gets done. At least that way I feel like I've done something. I don't sit down much during those periods because when I do, I just want to stop, cry, close my eyes and wake up in a better place. Sleep holds dreams that I don't always like. I try to stay awake even when I'm asleep because if it helps me avoid nightmares that I can't leave, then I'm good. If I'm dreaming lucidly, at least I can walk into woke. I speak to friends sometimes about my tangled mind, I mean. They listen, hold space, remind me of my power. I wonder how long they can stand to watch my toxic cycles before phasing me out. I'm rarely present with them either. One minute I'm here, the next in the ethers. I only know this pain. I'm great at getting to the precipice of well again, but then I always turn around before I meet the horizon. If it wasn't for these angels on earth and my ancestors' guidance, I honestly don't know how I would survive. And I don't want to have to write these words because I know that words are spells and spells they work, but I can no longer store this pain in the chambers of my scattered brain. I've been here before. And I'm sure I shall return again in the hope that my pen might alleviate some of this pain. I'm tired of feeling guilty and ashamed. I'm tired of hiding. I'm tired of unraveling the caverns of my mind. I'm tired of this place, but I am determined that my current state will soon be washed away. Thank you very much. I'm going to leave you with a really short poem that I wrote years ago, not long after I was given 6 sessions of CBT for my anxiety, then given a PTSD score and told that I was clearly suffering from PTSD, but then told that there was no services for me and left to deal with that. Which I know is a real common thing for trauma survivors to experience, just kind of being left to slip through the net and find your own way. And luckily for me, I did find my own way to get onto a path of healing. For many women, for my good friend who I lost last week, they never managed to find a way, and slipping through the net, begging for help, for some of us means the loss of life. So I would like to dedicate this to my oldest friend. It's called The Devil Broke Her Wings. I don't know if we need to mute and unmute.
Yeah, let me do that first, just to make sure we've got that space. So, yeah. And then if you unmute there.
Great.
Perfect, thank you.
So I'm not going to talk after this. So for those that would like to support my work or find out more about what I do, I usually frequently post on Instagram. I'm having a little break for a few days, but I do a lot of work outside of my activism with poetry and music, workshops, all kind of things. I did put a link into the chat for my link tree, which I'll put there again at the end, and that kind of will take you to anything and everything that I do, and you can find out a bit more about me. But I'll leave you with this. It's called The Devil Broke Her Wings. Late nights, sirens wail, bright lights, scary tale, baby sleep, heart beats, fast pace, fears deep, takes hold, no control, short breath, chokehold, panic face, I'm on the edge, I can't relax my cluttered head, pacing, cleaning, bleeding scratch, gotta scratch it, scaly patch. Mine's a mess, I feel detached, I've got to fix it, get it back, fast track. I need to rest, exhausted by the heavy dread, I need my bed, I can't sleep, insomnia, anxiety. The doctor's saying PTSD. Thoughts invade involuntarily. What if he comes here looking for me? I double check locks, but still too scared to walk past my windows in case he is there. He's going to hurt me. He's still got that back. Maybe he'll kill me and never look back. When I walked out the door, I thought I was free, but the impact was like a fast car to a tree and a crash that I thought of involuntarily. The crash never was, but I thought it could be. Flashbacks back to him threatening me. What if those threats now came to be? Lost in a thought chain of ways he could hurt me. Cold sweats and migraines, I'm on high alert. See from night till the dawn, I'm nervous, I'm worn, I'm shaking, I'm terrified, stuck in a storm. Loved ones and friends cannot comprehend. I've left him, so surely the nightmare must end. Earthquakes create an aftershock. Monsoons burst banks, avalanches eradicate, and hurricanes tear up lands. It can take years, decades, lifetimes to recover from such things. Surviving domestic violence is like a tsunami whilst you swim. It's an ascent against a landslide, a flight through tornado winds. So if you know a woman who is weathering such things, then you've truly met an angel. It's just the devil broke her wings. Thank you very much for having me, everybody. Thank you.